Man, I haven't did react to any anime for a while since I forgot about it. But speaking of facts, it is back once again because I know I haven't did any anime comments for contest for quite some while. In case I think I remember the last time I did I guess the the anime food, cause you like get y'all hungry and shit. I'm probably gonna find more of them just in case. So yeah, but yeah. So we are gonna react to anime moments where the bullies got what they deserve, and it is by Animan. Animan. I guess so. Um, yes, and also is back once again for how to get how to beat up a well brutally beat up a bullies because I know I know y'all having some very hard time how to get you know somebody else will bully at you or troll or anything like that that's been going on this world. You know, just probably like do some very self defense, man, because I know it's gonna get very hard for you to learn a lot of fighting stuff, man, including myself, man. In case you don't know, I've been bully intro for lots of times, man, because it's kind of hard to explain. So yeah, but yeah. So let's check it out in five, four, three, two, oh, one.
Being a medium that is full of tons of stories based around schools, there is no surprise that there are tons of school bullies in the anime realm. Doesn't matter whether it's an emotional or physical bullying, it's still
True.
the most horrible thing someone can do. Bullying in anime tends to go wrong in the most satisfying and bloodiest ways possible. Sometimes it gets too intense and the victim just couldn't handle the pain anymore. Seeing them get the revenge can be more satisfying than taking a cold shower on a hot day. Here are the moments in anime where the bullies got what they deserve. But before we start, be sure to subscribe to our channel and press on that bell icon and set us all to be notified about our latest
Go
videos.
subscribe to him.
食えお前魔女なんだろ魔女は生きたイモリ食うって姉ちゃん言ってたぞ
私こんなもの食べ
うるせえ抑えろ口ん中入れろ口に食ったよマジで食った魔女怖え
Coming in at number 7, we have Saki-chan Fruit Basket 2019. Reflecting on
Haven't
Saki's
watched it.
past, she was gifted with psychic abilities that could sense people's waves and send out electric waves. As a young soul, she had a hard time controlling her abilities. The bullies just make everything worse, but they deserved it anyways. This pure innocent girl goes to school just to be called a witch. Those bullies just won't leave her alone. Poor girl couldn't even enjoy a meal. It's like she's living in hell, being forced to eat living animals or literally being burned or scarred by supposedly what you could call classmates, but
Let me tell y'all something, man. In real world, a lot of people who got commit suicide from bullies and trolls and probably some others negative racist trend transphobia, homophobia. Yeah, a lot of people got committed suicide for that one, and it just it's so disturbing how this happens in real world, and it's kind of hard to explain what's been going on, including myself, man. I've been through a lot sometimes because I don't know, man. I just feel like that's why I'd rather be alone instead. So yeah, but I never watched Fruit Basket. Yeah, Basket before. I'll probably gonna check it out. So yeah.
those bullies just won't leave her alone. Poor girl couldn't even enjoy a meal. It's like she's living in hell, being forced to eat living animals or literally being burned or scarred by supposedly what you could call classmates, but are absolute bitches and devils. Enough is enough! Everything has a limit. It's time for my girl to get her
But
revenge. It wasn't the most satisfying revenge, but for real though. Seeing those bullies suffer and be in pain was more entertaining than watching fight scenes in most shonen anime. Not to mention, it was so badass when Saki snapped. She wishes death upon them. I honestly wish Saki had done more than this because the bullies truly deserve to live a life in hell.
oh,
Coming in at number 6, we have Magical Girl Raising Project. Seriously though, what is up with Magical Girls anime and giving them a dark past? Kano is one of the most badass characters with such a dark backstory, which made us understand why she became so violent these days. I can't believe the audacity those bullies have to even compare her to her mother. Poor girl goes to school just to get called ugly names and be molested by her own classmates. I honestly thought that she would get some peace at home, but I was wrong. Her lecherous stepfather only stacks upon another layer of pressure in her life. Just like I said, everything has a limit. And boy, was it beyond satisfying when she finally snapped and gave those bullies a nice punch in the face.
if only I would fight back. If only I was, man. I just tried, man, but I'm still feel so weak. I just couldn't even hit him because I know like I'm gonna get suspended and gonna let the bully wins. Cause that's how it's all things about, man. Cause you can't let the bullies win like that just because I don't know something bad happened to the past and stuff like that. I mean, it always happened to me once, man. Cause I don't know, man. I've been to the dark past, but I don't know, man. Just feel like how this going happen the way it were. So yeah, but you get the point.
Satisfying when she finally snapped and gave those bullies a nice punch in the face. Especially the moment she kicked that pervert. Bro, this is a good example of why you shouldn't underestimate a woman. Coming in
Never trust.
at number 5, we have
step,
Rika-chan
that-
Higurashi When They Cry. Ray. Violence
I remember
is
that.
never the answer. But apparently in this show it is. I really do like Satoko, but the Satoko of this world had it coming. I'd call it the karmic justice delivered in response to her bitchy attitude. It's hilarious how she got beaten up twice in the classroom with chairs. Once, thanks to Shion, and now thanks to Rika. It's pretty much understandable that Satoko acts like this because of her abusive family, but it doesn't give her permission to hurt other people. The scene is always amusing to me, but it always strikes me how out of character it is for Rika. She was, from my point of view, always a deep thinker with a lot of inner monologue. Here, she just loses it and demonstrates pure violence. I can tell that this is everyone's favorite scene in Higurashi.
I remember this. Yo.
Gets even more.
Yo. Did it happen? Did it happen in real life? Yo, I know she went into WWE style. Put on a chair. Yo. Somebody gotta make this meme, man. 'Cause that shit. I mean, I know it's not funny, but it is, man. Let me tell y'all, man. I was the quiet person from this at the school, man. Well, I remember back in the days, I was in 5th grade. Yeah, I was in 5th grade, and there's this guy, go to the at the special ed class. He actually bullied me for quite some times, and I just somehow we just got in a fight for quite some times, man. Cause I like I really sick and tired of him bullying at me for like quite some times, man. Like, but then we got along. But then we got along, and wasn't happening again. But yeah, but only made it worse. In case you don't know, it was his other bully, and once again happened in fifth grade. Um, there's this girl who actually bullied at me, and somehow I didn't do anything wrong, cause when I noticed about it, she actually punched my eye. She actually punched in my eye because I don't know what I did to her. All I did was say hi, and then she punched in my eye before it came out of nowhere. Cause it was it was a messed up situation. I know I don't condone violence, but if she would have did that again, I would have hit her back. Cause I don't know, man. I just feel like, yeah, it's just it's kind of hard to like live in this very dark path, man. But yeah, I just feel like I'm in a dark path as well. So I'll take a look at it again.
It gets even more intense the moment Rika's voice changes when she gets serious. Honestly, this scene deserves a spot in oddly satisfying compilations.
ああ、なんか毎日同じことやってっとちょっと飽きるな。最近反応鈍いしね。
At number 4, we have Aya Asagiri, Magical Sight Girl. I don't understand why it always has to be the soft and gentle looking lolly girl who has to go through such a horrible experience in life. Aya getting herself into trouble with having her ruined school shoes in the locker, having her school table vandalized, drowned in the toilet, being punched, kicked, and even choked by your brother Kaname, who
That's fucked up, man. That you can't do that in my own. You can't do that in your own siblings like that. That was straight abuse. Besides, even though this this beyond the dark path once again, man. Cause I don't know what's been going on. I probably gotta have to check this one out. I've never seen this one before, but it seemed like it go for like a very amount of dark places to live with, man.
Aya getting herself into trouble with having her ruined school shoes in the locker, having her school table vandalized, drowned in the toilet, being punched, kicked, and even choked by your brother Kaname, who wants Aya to help him relieve his stress from his father's expectations. There's no reason for them to treat her like a harmless punching bag. Thanks to the magical girl side that gave her a toy gun with a heart barrel, she was able to save herself.
おとなしくしてれば痛くしねえからさ。
もし本当ならどうかこの地獄を
Whoa.
And not just that, karma is real, bro. It doesn't take long for it to happen either. In a split second, those psychopaths will run over by a train. In my opinion, they do deserve death. But it would be more entertaining to see them being tormented and suffered day by day until death. Not a quick one like this, but I hope that once they're in hell, they would get horribly tortured and never come back to Earth again.
Yeah.
ひろちゃん初めてだよねじゃ
行ってみようか。狩りを割いたな。暴れるとかえって痛いよ。
Coming in at number 3, we have Hiroko from Shadow Star Narutaru. Here comes the show where the main character has gone mad and loses control. People bully the wrong people, and little did they know karma is always coming and following them. After being told she is forbidden to talk to Sheena, her only best friend, in a frenzied turn of events, Hiroko unleashes her dragon child into the world. All sense of judgment clouded by her anger, Hiroko uses her hulking beast to take revenge on her overbearing parents, on the bullies who made her life hell, and perhaps even all of mankind. Although the revenge moment on Aki was kind of disgusting and, well, disturbing to watch. In all the sense of disturbing, it was somewhat satisfying to see what happened to Aki, and her brother being collateral in the process was kind of a bonus.
ごめんなさい。
Speaking of her oppressive dad, he certainly deserved what was coming for him. Coming in at number 2, we have Renee Bellinetta, Vivid Strike. Here's
Vivid
another
Strike.
reason not to understand
I've
the
seen
victim of the
this one.
bullies. Those maniacs didn't see it coming when they break an important memento of her grandfather and physically prevented her from seeing her grandfather before he passed away. Worst of all, they destroyed her phone when her mother called. An already emotionally vulnerable Renee finally snaps and goes all Doomslayer on her 3 bullies at school the next day. Inflicting multiple fractures and leaving them severely traumatized. I love that ferocious aggression coming from.
This has to be one of my favorite ones, man, because even though, like I said, man, you don't have to mess with quiet peoples, man. Even from that school, I mean, let me tell y'all something, man. This has to be one of my favorite ones because, that's the only thing, that's the only reason why I feel about me trying to fight back from it in real life, and, it's kind of hard, it's kind of difficult to do so because I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't know if I if I ever go to jail or anything like that. I mean, I don't care, man. I just want them. I just want them to stop bullying me. Bullies ain't no. Bullies ain't fun, and it's kind of stupid because it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse until it happens, man. I just feel like, yeah, man. But yeah, I read.
Those maniacs didn't see it coming when they break an important memento of her grandfather and physically prevented her from seeing her grandfather before he passed away. Worst of all, they destroyed her phone when her mother called. An already emotionally vulnerable Renee finally snaps and goes all Doomslayer on her 3 bullies at school the next day. Inflicting multiple fractures and leaving them severely traumatized. I love that ferocious aggression coming from Renee. Watching that sweet revenge surely sent chills down my spine.
Yeah.
Those obnoxious bitches had to mess with her at the wrong time, and I don't know about you, but even with how savage it was kinda satisfying. Isn't a lost arm, a concussed head, and another concussed head a fair trade for a grandfather passing away? When you put someone through hell like that, don't be surprised if they come back at you as a demon. If you were expecting cute moe stuff from Vivid Strike, boy, your expectation is way too high. This is not your typical ero manga sensei type of anime.
変態
Wow. Yeah.
And number 1 goes to Lucy, Elfen Lead. Hey,
Oh my god, I remember that show. the elfin lead. Yo, that's yo. This one, this one, it's so dark, man. You'll figure it out sooner or later. You'll find out.
変態
I'm gonna tell y'all.
And number 1 goes to Lucy, elfin lead. Hey, bullying a person, hurting them emotionally and physically is already bad enough, right? But killing their innocent puppy? Bro, that's fucked up. Especially when they're like 11. How can a kid that age go this far and be so heartless? I can't even kill a cockroach, bro. These psychopaths call her mean things like horns and says she's not human, but the thing they did to her, the thing they did to that puppy, that poor little puppy, the poor pupper, they are more inhuman than her. Do they not have mercy? But just like I mentioned before, karma is a bitch. It's like a boomerang. Whatever you do, it will always come back to you. Just like these cold-blooded and soulless bullies, never in my life would I ever wish death upon children. But these. I can't describe how much I loved it when she finally snapped, causing those psychopaths to explode. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that they, explode. They certainly got what they deserved, in my opinion. The girl deserved worse than the boys because she was pretending to be Lucy's friend the whole time. Well, not anymore.
人間じゃないのは人じゃないのはお前らの方だうわっ
Damn.
Compared to other anime that were mentioned, this one deserves our first spot because the bullying really is on a whole new level, and the revenge was just as brutal and satisfying. Alright everybody, that's it for today. Don't forget to tell me your ranking in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit the like button and definitely don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support me, consider becoming a member of the channel and enjoy exclusive content that I make for members only. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.
Yo, let me tell y'all something, man. The moment I remember this episode, man, never ever trust who pretended to be your friend. Cause when it happens, it's gonna make your life a living hell, man. Like I remember this episode. What's her name? I totally forgot. She pretended to be her friend and got set up for, you know, for calling bad words or something like that. And worse, those boys actually killed those puppies. That poor puppy. When he didn't do anything wrong, like those poor animals is off limits, man. Like you can't kill those animals like that and get away with it. Like that's how I want to be alone because I know for a fact I'm gonna get bullied and trolls like that. Cause I don't know, man. I just feel like when we live in the world, man, it just feel like it's like in a darker place. Like this world is full of sad and all that. Cause it sucks. Cause I don't know, man, how I feel, man. Like, god damn, that is fucked up. But yeah, comment down below. What's your favorite moment of this? Cause I know for a fact that I'm gonna pick was Velvet Strike because that's the only way you have to fight back to it. Is like if you get more as a some martial arts training skills up, you'll become more stronger than always. So yeah.